start because I can't.
And here we are. Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Zach and Tony podcast. It's been a week and a half.
I don't know, since the start of the Olympics.
Yeah.
The last show we did, we had a guy, a friend of ours, who was in Rio, who he was building the sets for NBC.
He's a real
So
cutie.
He was down there, yeah.
Wow.
Jacob Brown. Yeah.
He's 5'6" muscle.
Oh yeah.
Swings
Stacked.
swords.
He's a sword.
He
He's a sword fighter.
swordsman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's also a drunken fool. He got pretty drunk.
Oh, he might have been the most drunk.
Well, yeah, we posted his 1, 2, 3 today, where he was hammered and challenging me to a toast race where we buttered toast and ate it.
They
as
both
fast as we
burned. They
could.
both burned their mouths.
Yeah.
On camera.
Yeah.
on toast.
On toast.
freshly toasted toast.
Sounds
Yeah.
like I gotta watch that one.
Yeah, it's pretty. I won't be making you guys hurt yourselves. But yeah. Anyways, our guests today, who I failed to introduce, are
Again.
Nick and Brian. But I don't know their last names. They're from Francis Luke Accord. Awesome duo of musicians, and they're down here barefoot in the basement.
Well, they wear sandals. They're hippies.
Yes.
They're musician hippies.
Yes. Yes.
I know you guys. I remember the first time I met you guys. Might as well start from the beginning, right?
No other place to start.
You guys were hosting. I don't know how long you lived in the city. Well, no, okay. There are two first times really. There's the first time I saw you, which was at that place up on Halstead, right near Fullerton. It's one of the most haunted venues in the city, right?
That was the first time I saw you
Wonder
guys.
Not Elbow
Wonder
Room.
Bar?
That's the first time
Yes.
I met you.
Wonder Bar.
Downtown?
Wonder
Bar?
Bar.
Wonder Bar.
No, not
Yeah.
downtown.
Sort of downtown, right?
It's near DePaul,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
And you guys played with Liz opened, and
Yeah.
then you
Yeah.
guys played, and then some band that had like a song on FX or whatever the fuck played.
Right.
And
Did I play? Did I get up there and play a song?
no,
that was Marky Kin.
No,
Yeah, Marky Kim played.
was it them?
I think
They
it was-
played.
I
They
think it
definitely
was.
played. Yeah.
I don't even remember. All I remember is Liz had nobody but me in the audience. You guys had like a bunch of
Jill was there.
a bunch of Notre Dame people, I think.
Yeah, Jill was there. And,
At least one.
So I must have saw them.
And
someplace
Jill had a
else
couple of friends there, actually. Yeah.
Totally.
So there were a number.
And then
Small
the
number.
first time I met you guys, you had Liz on your Elbow Room
That's right.
night that you
She
had.
killed, man. I still remember her playing that show. She blew it out of the water.
That was a great show.
Yeah, man.
As always.
Liz always blows it out of the water.
Yeah, I know.
Always.
I'm not very. I don't think I've ever seen a show where she sucked up the big one here because yeah, she's talented. She's got a great voice and she's a great songwriter.
She said she had a bad show in New York last week, but
Well, she was just booking shows,
yeah,
fucking walking
she
around
just
asking for a
booked
show,
one
right?
willy-nilly.
Yeah.
A couple times, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
She was at a bar called Pianos and loud people fill kind of like Elbow Room,
sounds
actually.
right.
Like as long as you can get over the loud people in the bar, right? It's
Right.
like
Yeah.
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 But I remember immediately liking you guys at the other place near DePaul because I was like, Liz, first of all, you sounded great, and you had, people obviously liked you because you had a bunch of friends as well. So I was like, man, these guys, you got to get in with these guys because she'd struggled to really find like a.
This is super weird for me to be listening to you. I'm like this close, this far. Yeah, it's
Just waiting for you.
I am because nobody can see this, but I'm literally almost straddling. My legs are wide. And I'm straddling
Tony and
Zach
I-
to share this microphone.
Oh
My
man!
legs are spread wide for you.
This is what partnership is all about.
Yeah.
Truly,
You guys look
truly is.
longingly into each other's eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a bit, I
Kind of a stage staple.
Yeah.
would say. People eat it up.
People eat it up.
Well, where was the first time that I only saw you guys once, but I remember getting hammered, thinking it was really good.
Nicely done.
And,
probably Shiba's. That sounds
no.
like a Shiba show.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I thought it was at
Typical
Wonder
Shivas.
Bar. It was like is DePaul
Underground Wonder Bar?
downtown?
Yeah, it was Underground Wonder Bar because you played too, right? And so did James.
Like
Mano.
I played like a couple
Yeah,
songs because
yeah.
Liz played her setup, right?
And I showed up right when you guys started, or right when you guys were playing a Simon and Garfunkel song, which I always love when people like get pigeonholed into an influence, and then you're like, all right, we're gonna do one.
Yeah, that
It's
say
described
that's
every
happened.
gig we've ever had.
We actually we just played a show in South Bend actually where the guy who booked us for the show, if we don't ever do this, we don't ever like agree to do this, but this guy asked that we play 2 Simon & Garfunkel covers, and he was paying us a good amount of money for the show. No, like during our set.
Why?
And like it was
Just because you like Simon and Garfunkel?
yeah, and like
Well, because he knows that we.
yeah, he's
Like-
seen us do it in the past and liked it, whatever. And it was a
It was for him. He
It was
was
kind
like,
of a
do me a
money maker
favor,
show,
I would
and
love
so,
it.
yeah.
Like type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money?
So that happened. Negative $5.
Yeah.
After gas.
You know,
Yeah, right.
Hey, we're musicians, man. We don't make. When we say we have a good paying gig, it doesn't mean we actually make money.
It means we made it out alive.
We bought an egg salad sandwich at 7-Eleven.
We're still
Yeah, it
paying
means
for
we
that one.
promptly spent it on fast.
How long have you been on? Well, all right. So when did you leave Chicago? We're gonna jump all the way to that.
March 2nd,
You moved out
Jesus.
completely?
3rd or something like that.
It
Yeah.
was supposed to be February 29th, and then it was supposed to be March 1st, and then it was supposed to be March 2nd. Kind of was almost March 3rd, but it was finally March 2nd.
So on tour, you started on March 2nd.
No.
No, what is
No,
it? You
it's-
moved.
We moved. Yeah.
We moved because we had this great idea that we were going to finish the record and move out of our apartment, take a month off right before we go on tour and just kind of hang out. And what we didn't account for was the fact that we just didn't finish the record. So we just had to keep working on it, like basically the whole time, which is why it took so long to move out in the first place. And then also what proceeded to take up like the following month
Right.
of work.
So it's actually a pretty epic story and a tale that we never want to relive again. But we
But here we
while
go.
we're talking about it,
Since we've got microphones
right?
in front of
Yeah. So we were supposed to be done with the record on February 15th. That didn't quite happen, and then we were like kind of around like February 26th, 27th, and we were like, all right, we got a couple more days, then we'll be done. We can. Our lease was ended February 29th. And so February 29th rolled around, and there was this kind of recognition phase that there was no way that we were going to finish in the next like 24 hours. And so it became like, okay, we got to get 48 hours. And then it became like 72 hours. And it was basically, so the last like,
In that
the
apartment?
last, in that apartment. So like,
So
the
you-
last
were you-
seven-
were you
So you're
backed up?
asking the
So that's-
landlord, right?
that's-
Just give us
yeah.
72
yeah, so we were,
hours.
so we were,
It's very Mission Impossible.
it was absurd. We, the last,
You guys are up for 3 days.
we were literally up for like 2.5 days straight,
Yeah.
and Nick. At one point, Nick was mixing because we were really all on that. We weren't recording anything at this point. It's all finishing the mixing.
Yeah.
Like listening back to songs and saying.
So it's you guys in a room with a computer, no beds. Beds are gone. no
Red
clothes.
Bull.
Yeah,
we-
Red Bulls.
We also had our deadline with our publicist too that we were trying to meet, which was
gonna ask you
supposed
if
to be.
Anyone's breathing down your neck.
Yeah, that was the deadline that we were trying to make to get the to finish to get all the masters so we could send them to our publicist so she could start working because we weren't going to have our scheduled time slot with the publicist if she didn't have it. So she was breathing down her neck, and which is understandable. We had told her we were going to finish 2 weeks earlier, so
Right.
this is it was definitely our fault, not hers. But
Was it the first thing you released with a publicist, with someone you had to answer to, basically?
yeah.
That's got to be different.
Who was the publicist, if you don't mind me asking? I went with a certain group. So I'll tell you.
You tell first. You tell first.
I don't know if it's
tell
absolutely
you to.
a publicist, but they were like a music distribution people. They were like Tinderbox Music.
Tinderbox.
Okay.
He's in a band, Man Called News.
Yeah.
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 That's good.
That's if you, in case.
Yeah, I'll be shoving that down your throats during the video.
You'll be getting lots of it.
Yeah, basically, I don't mention Man Called Nude once or your band once until the very end. Basically, we just play games, and,
And then you plug a
we
bunch of
answer
stuff.
stupid questions,
Yeah.
and, then,
Okay.
and then we plug the shit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways,
I don't know if you want to share your
Yeah, I don't know if
publicist
you wanna do
information.
that.
I don't know if they want you to. Who knows?
No, that's fine.
That's probably fine.
Yeah.
Michael
Green
Jackson.
Green Light Go is the name of the company.
okay.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Fucking Francis Luke Accord, you better give us our songs."
Kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's pretty much exactly how
Yeah,
it
it's
went
kind
down.
of a bit like nice, and they act really nice about
Well,
it.
of
But you can
course.
tell the emails were probably heavily worded, like, "Where the fuck is it?" Reading between the lines, just
Yeah.
like, "Where the fuck is it?"
I need this now.
You
And there was
goddamn
one
hippies.
point, and there was like
Ellipses. Yeah.
towards the end, we were definitely like, nope, we're gonna have this. We'll have this to you in like a couple hours. Yeah, and it would be like several hours. Then we'd be like, no, it's really gonna be here in like an hour. We're so close. And then just
That's right. I kind of forgot about that. I blocked
Yeah.
it out of my mind. for a
we
little
we it was like a
But
terrible
that's back.
like yeah.
Do you guys get laughy when you get super tired? When I'm that tired, like, and I'm like holding a Red Bull or a coffee, and something is that insane, and
Something
and
horrible
you're so
even.
that sleep deprived,
Just
I just
laugh
start going
anyways.
on like these laughing sprees.
Yeah,
I just can't stop laughing.
everything's funny.
Cause
Yeah,
That's what I get.
honestly, I think we were just at the point where we were breaking down. Like everything was just totally breaking down.
So there's quite a bit of stress involved. Like
yeah.
Brian's girlfriend packed up my whole room because I was mixing literally until like the final, like I think 3 or 4 hours before I had to catch a flight out of Chicago.
Just I
It
can
was-
see it, and then like it's uploaded, and you're like, go!
Yeah,
you like run out of the house.
Accurate, actually.
So Nick ended up spending, and I kid you not, this is not an exaggeration. This is absolute truth. Nick spent 27 hours straight mixing at the as I spent the 27 hours moving out of our apartment, like moving all the couches out to the. We were just throwing
horrible.
throwing shit away, and like
Left
I
and
was.
right.
Good God.
Just driving. I remember. I have a very specific memory of driving a U-Haul full of a couple couches and chairs and like a lot of our shit out at like 4 a.m. down to Nick's brother's place.
Yeah.
Getting home at like 6:45 a.m. and it was light out and Nick was still there working in the chair.
Just the
And
worst.
It was
Yeah, just the worst.
it was terrible. Absolutely
Did
terrible.
you guys happen to have an opportunity to like listen to it in your car or in separate stereos?
stereos.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you guys were you guys able to iron out those kinks when you only hear it on
Yeah.
something that's not a fuck? I'm sure you guys have when you're mixing have fairly good speakers. So
Yeah, when we mixed, when we mixed Fluke, we were working on some Yamaha HS8s. You know,
don't know what that
Some
means,
white
but they
coats.
sound really cool.
they're
Al-
gray monitors. But,
Also, Fluke is the name of the record.
yeah, so-
Yes. Sorry,
15
guys.
minutes into the interview.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's all
that's
good.
the whole point. That's the point of the name.
Yeah.
As
Anyway,
you're like,
So-
I got it done by a fluke. It's all this is just a fluke, basically.
Well, we
by-
came
by
up
the
with
skin of our teeth,
We
by
came
luck.
up with the name from like pretty early on, actually, in the
Well,
record
Fluke
making process.
takes.
So
Right?
that was part of where
Yeah,
it
that
came
was-
from. It's like a similar brand, you know.
Yeah, branding. Keep it
Branding.
up, keep it in there.
yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. And I also think that like Fluke just represents a lot of cool things about music. Like so much about what we do is spontaneous, and I feel like that's I don't know. There's something on a truly like genuine artistic level. I think there's something to the idea of like the record being somewhat of a good fluke. You know, maybe bad fluke too sometimes.
Bad fluke. Oh, hey,
Bad fluke when you're
know
working
what I gotta
out
do?
late.
Bad flukes make good flukes.
be right back. Entertain everybody.
Give me a beer when you come back, would
Yes, I will.
you? Anyone else?
Anyone else?
I gotta
finish
Oh,
my
I'm good. I'm good.
You got coffee. You got water. So it's just me. I don't really have too many prepared questions for you, but that was an awesome first story, I thought.
Yeah. Do you have any unprepared questions?
I'm sure that I had like, oh yeah, he needs his battery pack. Several kind of came to mind and left my head as you guys were going on. So you get through all of that fucking chaos, right?
Yeah.
Which is kudos.
Thank you.
We all have. I think we all have some sort of like similar. Certainly, just move out stories in general.
Yeah.
Regardless of like what you're working on. So where do you move to? You had to catch a flight, Nick.
Yeah,
To where?
to Philadelphia, where my current girlfriend Jill lives. She's pursuing
Wow.
a PhD in ancient Judaism, actually.
So you guys are smart. smart people.
They're smarty pantses. I've known this for a long time. We'll get into that.
Well, you guys are downstairs with a cup of dummy pants.
Cup of
We're
dumb
not that
shorts.
smart.
Yeah.
It's just dummy pants. I
Dumb,
don't know if it's cute or just stupid.
What school does she go to?
She goes to Penn, University of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a great school, and it's been really cool to kind of get to know Philly actually through that.
Now, do you spend most of your time there now?
Well,
I mean,
honestly, this has been a topic of the band for a long time now, really, because we're kind of moving into this phase where being planted in one place or another isn't as important as it used to be to us, and so we're just more mobile, and our work now is so much more about travel than staying in one place. So
I just recently read a BuzzFeed article where millennials are converting vans into their homes, and they're just living in vans
Down by the river.
not anywhere else, but the van. I was drunk and I was reading it with my sister and my brother, and we immediately just started yelling at the computer. But I think getting an RV or a van and kind of doing that would
or
be
a Civic,
kind of cool,
or a
a
Honda
Civic,
Civic,
or an Accord. Yeah, but that idea of being home free is
yeah, and I mean, I don't want to be
alluring.
homeless, but I want to, but I do definitely want to I don't know. I think it is definitely a millennial thing to think maybe of your home base a little bit more in terms of a multiple spaces, across different spaces. There's where you grew up, and then there's where you moved to after college, and there's where you went to college, and then there's where your friends live, and then there's where your family lives and your girlfriend lives, and there's so it's kind of and especially if you are in an industry where you are working across different cities, it's you have.
That's been an artist's way. Many artists, anyways, musicians
For a while.
certainly, and comedians, and all sorts of. They
Decades.
have to travel. You have to travel.
or even
You
centuries.
can't make money if you don't
Yeah.
travel.
Oh yeah, centuries.
Right.
So where's your stuff?
Yeah, well, funny
That's a
story.
good question.
We had put a lot of it
in
in
the
storage.
dumpster from your last place you moved out.
Yeah, God, if it's still there, that was 6 months old. Trash. No, we last weekend we actually just came up to Chicago and took all of the stuff that we had moved out of our apartment into a storage unit and just moved it all back to South Bend, or got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
The last of it is actually in my car on the street right now.
Nice.
Really?
Really.
What you got in there?
Desk, 2 chests.
Yeah.
Got
Couple Playboys.
Man, you and your
Bag of
your
cough
porno.
You have just wait. We haven't even touched.
Question number 2: which of these magazines do you want to read most right now?
Yeah. It's like Esquire. It didn't just,
No, not Esquire.
No, one's an Esquire and one's
And one's
I don't know.
Play
Playboy.
Boy.
What's the other one though?
Penthouse,
Is that the one?
Hustler,
Hustler. With
Jugs.
with the guy.
I'm sure is a magazine.
But which one's the one that Woody Harrelson played the guy?
Hustler.
Hustler.
Larry Flint. Yeah.
Larry Flint. There you go. Yeah.
Very
Anyways,
What's your guys' favorite porno?
magazine. Come on.
Next question.
This isn't smut.
I just never keep track of titles, so it would be hard to answer that question.
Next question. You guys. You guys are family oriented. Brian, where's your stuff?
Where's my stuff?
Yeah,
That's
where's
a
your
good
stuff? Where do
question.
you keep
Well,
your stuff?
So I think it's worth mentioning is that I don't have nearly as much stuff as Nick has. I probably have about if you looked at our old apartment, probably 90% of it is Nick's. Nick is an artist, and so he has quite a bit more things that he uses for things to make things than I have. So I
And you
don't have
guys-
much stuff. So some of it is I guess at my girlfriend's place right now, and the other bit is at home with my parents, South Bend.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Both your parents live in South Bend?
They do.
they do.
I thought you're from Maryland though, right?
I grew up. My childhood was Bend, Maryland,
And
but
then
I
y'all
moved
moved.
to South Bend in high school.
Maryland has all the Olympians. That's what I read.
You guys
Is that
are
right?
Yeah.
Tarpon fans?
Didn't know that.
Terrapin.
Terrapin? What are they called?
I was for a couple of years in there, like early teens, but
and
no.
now you're an Irish fan, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you? You both went to Notre Dame, right?
yes.
Is that where you met?
Yeah.
You weren't kidding. Smarty
More or
pants.
I told you.
Smarty pants.
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't mean this.
We're not dissing anybody.
No. No. But no. It's good. This is good. Oh, man.
You guys seem high. Are you guys high?
Yeah.
You don't have to say
I did.
yes.
I was going to say. I was going to say.
You don't have to say yes.
Listen, we
Just
could
nod
tell
and
you we can
shake
edit
your
anything out of this. We could tell you that, but we're not going to edit anything out of this. So whatever you.
We anticipated that.
But with the exception of your listeners, which hopefully are like double ours, only about 30 people are going to listen.
It's very, very true. Very, very true. 30
To
aunts,
50.
uncles, moms,
Mhm.
dads,
Family members.
married members, girlfriends.
Close friends, girlfriends.
Close friends.
Yeah. Liz will probably listen.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Facebook crowd.
Facebook,
Facebook
crowd.
crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just got a text
exactly.
from Liz, actually. That's why I was checking my phone earlier. There's some, it looks like you're on this thread too. Some nice little album art
nice album
for
art, yeah.
Progress into Simplicity.
Oh, yeah. It looks good.
Would you mind if
Looks
I take a
really
look
good.
at that?
Yeah. You might wanna use
She
his
was gonna
phone.
come out and come on down here, but her friend who's
That's fantastic. Look at this.
yeah, I know I've
you've
seen
seen
it.
it.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
paid
it.
her.
Yeah, I get first run. All right, I mean it's the guy who made it, Liz, and then me.
That's great. It is great. Liz and the Lovelies. I like it. I like
Yeah,
I like
that's
the
great.
new name too for
Did you
marketing
know?
purposes.
Did you guys know I'm a lovely?
I
Oh, I
kind
love
of
it.
figured you were lovely.
I knew
figured
it
you were
from
one
the
of
very
them.
beginning.
No, it would be. They should change the name to Liz and the Uglies.
Liz
guess
and the
that
Lovelies, also
Liz and the
Zach.
Lovelies.
Does that mean we're lovelies too? Because we played on the record?
Oh.
Does it?
Is that true? You guys played it out too?
I would say technically.
We're either that or Liz.
You guys basically played most of the other instruments, right? Like Liz sang and played a lot of guitar and ukulele or stuff.
Yeah, but we didn't. Well, I actually haven't even heard the full record yet, so.
Well, yeah.
I played mandolin,
It's
so
in
I
pieces.
can only take credit for mandolin.
Yeah,
That's
I
great.
think.
Well, then you're a lovely.
I love the mandolin.
And you did a lot of the like tracking and mixing.
Yeah.
So you count
So we're
too.
lovelies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
You guys are just lovely.
Have I heard any of these songs?
Live.
Has she played these out yet?
A few of them live.
Okay.
She's releasing, and we'll plug this all up and down on these.
Yeah,
But she's releasing one at Lincoln Hall on the 2nd.
that's right.
I'm gonna go to
Releasing
that
a
show.
single.
That's
You
right.
are?
Planning on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Awesome.
Well, I'm trying to be
It's
there.
next Friday, right?
Yeah, a week from Friday.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
What?
get on it.
Awesome. So what do you? All right. So you left town in apparently some sort of big hurricane like fashion.
Accurate.
And you spent some time in Philly. I guess, were you hanging with your girlfriend? Where's your girlfriend?
She lives in Lakeview, so
Oh.
we stayed with her
Okay.
last night, and we were kind of practicing over there
Cool.
earlier in the day today.
Okay.
Yeah, I've met her, right?
Caitlin, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great.
Where are you guys playing tonight?
We're playing a So Far Sound show.
You can say this won't be out until after it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a So Far Sounds. It's it's like an international house concert series.
Okay.
So it's like actually, so Fluke Takes, what we used to do in our old apartment. It's that on
Videos.
an international level, basically, and
Oh,
they
Jesus.
have
Okay.
like I want to say there's probably 15 to 20 shows just in Chicago this month that are so far curated, and they videotape one song from each artist. There's usually 3 artists per night, and they usually videotape one song.
Sort of
per
sounds
artist.
like kind of like an audio tree type of a thing, but like, did they make it a music video, or is it more of just like
No, just live performance.
just live performance, like
Yeah.
kind of like that in studio feel type of a
Yeah,
thing,
but it's more of like a live, like it's in they're all in a house, so there's
Okay.
probably 30, 40, 50 people
Sure.
who just come to show up and watch the show, and
Sure.
they end up recording one song.
Very
It's
cool.
It's a
Very
cool
cool.
thing.
How you picked the song? I imagine.
I think so.
Huh.
I don't know.
You
hope so.
You'll find
Hope
out.
so.
And
Wow,
it's,
yeah.
And it's
Not a lot
like
of planning.
it's like a
Like
secret
media.
location, right? It's like they don't even know the location, or they won't divulge the location.
Yeah. They just say what neighborhood in Chicago that it's going to be in. We lucked out big time, and the show that we're playing tonight is like 2 blocks from Caitlin's apartment. So it'll be.
So what's
nice.
so what's the point of that though?
Beautiful.
Not telling anybody, is that so it feels like it's this big huge surprise for whoever's able to witness it?
It's
or-
not our doing. It's just the way that
the way
this
that they
that
operate.
So
It's
far
the way they
Sounds
operate?
operates. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
So then they probably emailed people this morning or some shit, or like this afternoon.
I have no idea actually.
I didn't sign up because I can't do it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never actually gone to a show, so
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
But
first time I've ever heard of it.
it's a neat idea.
It's a
I
neat
like
idea.
it. So that's what you're doing tonight. And have you been staying in Lakeview sorry,
that's been a good portion of the summer
Caitlin.
here. Yeah.
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Me and Caitlin are tight. So are me and Nick. Yeah. Wait.
Nick,
Brian.
Yeah.
So are me and Brian.
but not Nick.
No, me and Nick didn't like each other the moment we met. Vicious. I was on acid. He was on shrooms. No, this is not true.
That's true. This is all made up.
Let's do 3 minutes of pain.
You want to do that now?
Yeah, because we're
All
running
right.
out of time. They got it's 4:47, and we got to start doing segments. Because that means you guys got to be out of here at 6, right?
Is this only 3
yeah.
minutes long?
This one's a bit longer. 5. It'll be 3 to 5 minutes.
Excellent.
So this is I'm gonna do an intro to this segment here, and bear with me. It's
Please do.
called This is 3 minutes of pain.
3 minutes
3 minutes of pain. You guys know I was a musician.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. If you had never needed anybody to help you out with anything, I got some chops.
Right on.
Just get at me, dog.
And if you want a growler, not the like big jug of beer, but a guy who can growl.
I would love it.
Oh. It's like, dude, totally take a growler.
I was like, I didn't know that was being offered.
I
Yeah.
would have come down the show just for the growler.
It's a
So
great
do we actually
perk.
have to sit and record, or can I just take this
Yeah,
growler and go?
So we're done now, right? I'm just gonna take this beer. All right. So
Right time.
for everybody out there who doesn't know, it is this is 3 minutes of pain,
time.
and this is when Zach writes a short comedic script.
It's usually me.
It's usually Zach.
Yeah.
And this one was written by Zach's good friend James McFadden. I have no idea if it's going to be funny. It could be horrible. And yeah, but they're written usually in about a half hour or an hour. It's really quick. And we just get to act like fools for 3 minutes.
So really lean into your Russian, guys.
Hell yeah.
If you can.
You know.
Yeah,
You
so
as well.
if you didn't know, now you know.
This is titled Ruski Olympic Tryouts.
Yes. This is Ruski Olympic Tryouts by James McFadden. I will be reading the stage directions. And I will also be playing the role of Pavlov, so bear with me here.
He just learned to read.
I just learned Russian too. Russia's track and field team tryouts are being held in Norilsk, the northernmost city in Siberia. No idea.
Sure.
2 men are stretching and warming up wearing a full tracksuit, jacket, pants, and gold chain. This is pretty stereotyped. All right, gold chain before the shot put competition begins. These men are Russian beefcakes.
I've crushed the Americans this time.
Leave some crushing for me, bro.
Leave some crushing for me, bro. They flex for each other as if in a mirror.
I will also take the gold hole in good looks.
Yes. We will also cross the body of many willing women.
Make them read this.
What was that? You need to enunciate a little better.
The
What?
Uzi.
They unzip. Wait, they unzip their jackets as another man approaches. Their muscles are already oiled. This new guy is noticeably smaller in every aspect.
Puny man. We are Olympians. Mac and team may need help from Teeny Tower Boy. Not us.
So sorry. I do not mean to bother. This is first time. Are you Fyodor Fedorov and Gregory Volkov?
We are, little man.
You've both won before, yeah?
They grin at their frame and flex for the young man. James is such an idiot.
I won silver in 2012. My friend here won the bronze. However, we were only wear gold around our necks.
That is right. We will not taint our exquisite bodies with anything less than the gold.
Gold, yes, gold.
They flash big gold chains dangling from their throbbing necks.
This is problem for me. As you can see, we only wear these mock golds around neck. Is this problem for you, Fyodor?
This is big problem. The motherland will not be happy with any less than the gold this year. This year we must have the gold. Russia and her people are the best. We are the best of the best. That is why they send us.
Yes, of course. Your legend has been spread around this great land.
Sounds
and I'm
German.
made German. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ivan Ivanov. I have been training under Coach Sokolov so that I may bring pride to our land as well.
Sokolov trains a little you, bro. You don't lie to Grigory and Fyodor, bro.
Yeah, bro. Who do you think you are, broski?
Wait, where are we? Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. Ivan unzips his jacket, picks up a ball, and throws. It flies farther than Grigory and Fyodor expect.
You do know Sokolov? I know that from anywhere. You droop like tired mule, but find strength like brass knuckle in the end of mule's leg, where mule kick.
Russia, give me strength!
They all high-five and show off their muscles in approval. A man whistles in the distance. As he approaches all the athletes, everyone jumps in line, except for Ivan, who is unfamiliar with protocol. Gregory grabs his arm and pulls him in line like a child.
That is Coach Pavlov. When he whistles, we must get in line.
Pavlov reaches the line, starts to visually inspect all the men. They are all beef, except Ivan. He starts tapping the first man's nuts harder and harder each time. The man doesn't flinch. The only noise is Pavlov's hand rubbing against tracksuits.
What is this? This nut tap?
We are all under orders from President Putin to win. We are all to choose for Russia.
For Russia!
But the nuts?
This
He holds up a shot put.
is only ball on field.
Pavlov reaches Fyodor. Tap, tap, tap. He looks Fyodor in the eyes. Hard. Tap. Nice. This is nice. Smooth. For Russia.
For Russia!
He moves to Gregory. Ah! You look bigger, Gregor. This is very good for intimidation. As you know, Putin has put the pressure onto me to have gold this year, particularly in the event which involves beefcakes such as yourself. Now, let's see if you have gone all the way. Tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Rapid fire tapping from Pavlov. Ah! Very good, Grigor. Pavlov clutches both sides of Grigor's face and brings his head in for a firm kiss in the mouth. Pavlov. You are my number one, Gregor. Like Potemkin City. There is nothing behind this thin layer of tracksuit. Gregory has never smiled more so proudly. Pavlov moves next to him. Ah, new boy. Could be bigger. This is for sure. The great Sokolov vouches for you. He licks his open palm. We will see if old man is right. Tap. Ivan flinches. Easy does it now, boy. This cannot be first nothing. I learned this from Sokolov himself. Now, let us get it one more crack. Licks finger once more. Tap. Ivan, he yelps. Pavlov furiously grabs a big old handful of cock and balls. Pavlov is infuriated, and he won't let go. It takes balls of elephant to walk on my feet with balls of man. Grigory Fedor, that they do with ball attached to pelvis.
Pelvis.
What is it?
We have fought and shot put, comrade.
Precisely! Pavlov picks Ivan straight up in the air by the cock and balls, and he pulls a shot putter's spin move and hurls Ivan like a shot put ball. Ivan lands further than the ball Ivan had previously hurled.
For Russia!
Come back to practice when your balls have shrunken back up into your booty. I see.
The end.
Because they're on
A
steroids.
lovely story. What a lovely story about two
One of the
little-
last line, the second to last line I read, I have no idea what I was reading.
Yeah, that
There's some
Yeah,
transliteration.
your reading got progressively worse.
difficulties
over
there.
Yes.
the course of the
Yes.
story.
occasionally we'll read a story that I am sure we should read at least once through with everybody ahead of time, but
Make sure it's not.
I
Shitty.
like that it was. I like that it was cold. I like that we didn't know how to
I do.
say most of.
I like him cold as well.
That
Because
kinda
that way
needed
we're
to
all
happen.
surprised.
Yeah, that needed
Right.
to happen.
right, I
That
feel,
made it much better, just overall.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely makes it sillier,
Yeah.
you know, because you can't really this is your first time laying eyes on it, you know.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
can't really
totally.
beat yourself
prepare.
up.
Yeah. That's good.
So that was the second time you guys have acted in like a month, right? Because you guys have a new video out.
Also, several years.
Yeah.
So yes.
But I
both are
remember
true.
watching your video and seeing your post about this is the first time we've acted in years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not
hope
like,
it's
true,
years.
man. You got us to.
And we got
just
you, I
break
got
our.
you again.
yeah,
it's true. You got us
That's
again.
Props, man. You can see how truly shitty we are as actors.
You guys were understated, and it was really.
Actually,
Thank you. I
Fine.
didn't get to
It
utilize my Russian accent for the Something Moving video. So, but
may I say that the other times we do this, I mean, I think it's probably because it's Tony and I kicking it off instead of you guys.
Yeah.
Or instead of the guest, but I liked that you guys were quiet and reserved
Yes.
at the beginning because most times people are just like,
We can do this too, Budweiser.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that we're talking constantly when we're like on stage, and we're trying to avoid it constantly.
Yeah.
We're like constantly trying to avoid, or trying to talk less and less and less.
Cool.
Basically, if we could have you guys just be our stage banter for all the shows.
We'll be the MCs.
Really
Like,
nice.
if there was some way for
In
us
Russian
to be opening
accents?
our mouths, but for your guys' voices to be coming
And
out, I feel
jokes
like
and
our banter would be
ideas.
far better.
But we'll only do it if you allow me to have a Russian accent, a horrible Dude,
I'll be American.
We should kind of hope that was
I'll
part
be
of the deal
yeah,
anyway.
and give Zach dialect coach so he doesn't come out German.
Dude, we should totally do that for a show. We should pick a show and do one accent for the entire show for our banter.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, they'll get it. People will get
It's
it.
kind of not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to
But
try that out.
We could make it a thing of like
first.
we do one nationality or like and then do a different one, and so see how many we can do. Feel like what kind of night is this gonna be? Is this gonna be an English night? Is this gonna be
Irish
an
night?
African
Night
night? Is this gonna be
one.
Irish?
Jamaican.
Scottish?
Yeah, Jamaican.
Jamaican? Night one, Jamaican.
Night one, Jamaican.
Nobody buys it.
Yeah.
Nobody buys it.
Night two.
Could also
Eskimo.
fall horribly
Yeah,
flat. Could fall horribly flat.
Depends. You're playing here tonight. Well, I guess we could start wrapping it up. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's our only segment.
Let's plug the holes we gotta plug.
All right, boys, open up.
Plug
No.
all the holes.
Tonight, Chicago, Illinois.
What? Francis Luke Accord.
Boom. And then you got a private house show. We'll skip the private ones. Then you're in Mount Vernon, Iowa,
Hell yeah, man.
with Chris DuPont
That's right.
at Uptown Theater on September 24th.
Yeah.
So all of our listeners in Mount Vernon, Iowa, please go to that show. All right, we'll skip down Old Town School of Folk Music with Darlingside. Darlingside's the big tour you're going to be on, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh well, first Audio Tree TV sessions. What's that? Can we go to that?
I don't think you can go by watching your computer. I don't think you can show up.
Nice.
In,
I'll be
theater
there.
in person.
Audio Tree
I'll be
TV
there.
I'm
sessions.
there every day.
Is it going to be live? Oh, is that your thing?
What's that?
Audio Tree TV session?
No.
Oh, you're on your
I'm on
computer
my
every
computer
day.
every day.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's free on September 28th,
Look at all these shows.
about a month from now. Yeah, it's a national tour, right?
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Looks like it from the dates. What do you got there?
Washington D.C., Easton, Maryland, Have you been there before?
Never.
Oh.
I've been west.
A
Better
new,
check it out.
a new part of Maryland. All right, so I mean, you can't go Chicago, but you can watch on your computer September 28th, Audio Tree TV, and then on October 13th, Old Town School of Folk Music, where Liz teaches with Darlingside. She doesn't teach with Darlingside. You guys are playing with Darlingside, and you'll be all over the country with Darlingside this fall. This fall.
Nice.
This
Exclamation point.
Is there anything
Yes.
that you would like us to lead people towards for you guys? You guys want?
FrancisLukeCord.com?
Yeah, you guys want to
Yeah. Yeah.
spout out your
yeah.
Twitter handle,
Yeah. We don't.
really
do much with Twitter.
yeah.
website?
Yeah. Facebook's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Like
we,
the Facebook
we
page.
Instagram
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Cool.
Instagram's always
Instagram's fun.
Yeah.
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 Facebook, FrancisLukeCord.com. And 1, 2, 3. Catch 'em on Man Called Noon's 1 Man, 2 Beers, 3 Questions. Probably a week from the time you're listening to this.
Yeah. We're about to make these guys look like fools, and I'm about to make myself look like even a
do
bigger
it.
fool. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. And yeah, check out the Zach and Tony Facebook page. Check out our web series, A Bit Touched. Check out this podcast. Check out Man Called News 1, 2, 3. Check out Man Called News Music, and check out James Band and the BOTs, which is the band that Zach is in.
And check out Liz and the Lovelies, which is the new
That's right.
band that I'm
Yeah.
in.
That's right.
I used to be just the guy who hit the cajon around a little bit. I used to say slapping the box around.
You still hit
You
the
play
button.
the cajon.
Slap the box.
Yeah,
I slapped the box.
Yeah, you slap the box, and
Yes.
you jingle your feet too, right? You got
Yeah.
you got foot bells.
He's a monkey. He just needs to do everything.
I do whatever. I do whatever. I'm
Do
told.
whatever it takes to get
There's a
you
new
in.
part in our
Um,
set where Nick does jumping jacks, actually. That's real.
With various bells on, and they
Yeah.
make this delightful like wind chimey type. Anyway,
Russian
You wear a whole
accents.
suit of bells, just jump around while you're playing.
but Liz and the Lovelies actually is the one with the show. So September 2nd, Lincoln Hall.
Yeah.
Come and watch. Brian will be
Oh, yeah,
there.
we'll be there.
And maybe my mom will be there too. So that'll be fun.
It's great to have moms at shows.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it is.
I mean it is, especially this show. I used to be in a punk band.
Not so much.
Never wanted my
Yeah.
mom at the show.
That's fair. That is fair.
All right, well, I'm going to be done straddling Zach here. It's getting a little awkward.
A little gay.
right.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for being here in your busy ass fucking schedule, you workhorses. That being said, don't work too hard, America.
But don't stop working.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the sign off?
Is it? I don't know. We haven't
No,
done
no.
it in a
Take
while.
it.
I'm up to go out tonight. I'm down if you are too. You're carrying all the hate. I'm carrying a grudge I got to lose. On a walk to get to the ride. You're all screams in the night, but nothing is a return. Just the echo and what it learned. Oh, come on, let's just dance tonight. Because everyone is lonely in the modern light. Well, oh, come on, let's just dance tonight. Because everyone is lonely in the modern light. Into the car on the street, corner is where the rest of us meet. Hindsight is 20/20, but you're always mad dog when you're out of money. Before we get to the door, I long drag a smoke that I roll. Because outside the club, everyone's cool and it's quietly smug. Oh, come on, let's just dance